What up, you guys? We going to the NFL playoffs. Alrighty, welcome back to B Sports Analysis. Today, I'm going to be talking about the NFL playoffs and how I am excited for it and who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. Now, and of course, Mahomes all day. Rolling with Mahomes. Alright, now the Browns play the Steelers in the wild card round. Steelers, they won their division out barely. Browns, they beat the Steelers last week, but they still lost the division. So yeah, they faced each other last week too. I think the Steelers, since they lost this one, I think they're going to go back into it with another. Because honestly, whenever they get on a bad losing streak, they get an even worse losing streak. Honestly, because like they had such a terrible losing streak in 2020. Hold on a minute. Let me just get rid of this crap. Okay. They had such a terrible losing streak last week, and then they had such a terrible losing streak, and then they ended up doing so good. So yeah, you guys, it was an insane game last week. I think, however, that the Steelers are going to come out with this one, just because if they lose this one, they're probably not going to have Big Ben next year. So I think Big Ben's just going to be like, I want to get a ring before I lose. So now, next game, the Steelers are in the divisional round against whoever wins this next game. Colts versus Bills. So this game, however, it's very confusing because the Bills, they are coming off a win. Their backups kicked the crap out of Miami, and then the Colts, I don't really know much about them except they lost to the Steelers, and then so yeah, in my opinion, I definitely think it's the Bills just because they're on such a high right now. They are in the playoffs. They're number 2 seed. This is the best team they've ever. This is the best year they've ever had. So yeah, in my opinion, it's definitely going to be the Bills here, and they will be facing the Chiefs into the divisional round. So yeah, and then they'll be facing the Steelers in the divisional round, and then it's the Ravens versus Titans. This is a rematch of last year. Titans definitely not gonna be as good this year, in my opinion. Steelers, Titans, they're a good team. King Henry, he got 2,000 yards. Congratulations. Baltimore Ravens, this year I feel like they're going to go into this game way more prepared. They're not going to take them as a joke. But also it's about the last time the Baltimore Ravens faced the Titans, they could not tackle Derrick Henry. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go with the Titans on this one. So yeah, Titans face off against the Chiefs, and then the Steelers will face off against the Bills. In my opinion, it's the Bills. In my opinion, the Bills versus Steelers. The Bills, they beat the Steelers originally in like week. Hold on a minute. Nope. Don't want to do that. Wait a minute. Maybe I do want to do that. Okay, I do not want to do that. The Bills, they're facing the Steelers. The Bills will hopefully be facing the Steelers if my bracket goes right. Steelers, however, I just don't think they're going to be able to beat the Bills. Simply because the Bills are so much better. They have a QB, they have weapons. So good this year, in my opinion, it's just going to be Bills have so many more weapons. The Steelers are pretty good, their weapons are pretty good. But it's all about Bills, their offensive weapons are very, very good. Now, the Chiefs versus Titans. This is the rematch of the AFC Championship game. In my opinion, it's about are the Chiefs going to keep going into this game with momentum? Honestly, I believe they will, but the problem is we lost the game we lost the most recent game against the Chargers. That was because the majority of our starters are out and we're resting, and we're not even going to be playing the wild card, which is good, but then again, we want momentum going into this game. So yeah, my opinion is definitely going to be think about the Ravens last week. Lamar Jackson did not play last year. He ended up getting he ended up not playing last year, and then he ended up not playing in the week 17, and then they ended up losing to them in the wild card. So yes, it's definitely about, or in the divisional, my bad. So I'm definitely thinking it's the Chiefs here, just because. Think about, like, yeah, last year we went into the divisional round without momentum, and we beat the pulp out of them. Sure, we might start off a little light, but we always find some way to come back into this. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And then next game is the AFC Championship game. The Bills versus the Chiefs. Okay. We beat the Bills last year. Just barely. We just barely beat the Bills last year. And we just barely beat the Bills a few years ago, or a few months ago, actually. So yeah, my opinion is definitely going to be, I think the Bills are definitely going to be putting up a fight this game. But yeah, I'm thinking the Bills probably going to win this game. Just in the fact that, or the Bills, did I say Bills? Chiefs probably going to win this game, and just in the fact that we're a better team than the Bills. Honestly, we've beaten the Bills. If we had lost to the Bills in week 4 or whatever it was, then we would not be in the situation where we have to bye. So yeah, definitely Chiefs going to win this one. They're going to go back to Super Bowl. Now, on to the NFC. Now, the LA Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks beat the ever-loving crap out of the Jets. Rams got beaten by the Jets. So, and they've just not been as good. They obviously won against the Cardinals. So yeah, but it's definitely gonna be Seattle, just because they're Seattle. They've always been better, in my opinion. Okay, now this is sad. Mitch Trubisky and the Chicago Bears will face off against the New Orleans Saints. Why? Why you gotta face off against the Jets? Okay. Trubisky here, he's just, God. It's gonna be sad. Because it's definitely gonna be the, Saints here, because the Saints are so much better. But hey, Bears fans, y'all can consider this a win. Y'all got to the playoffs with Mitch Trubisky. That is something that is very hard to do. But yeah, in my opinion, it's definitely gonna be the Saints, because the Saints are just better, way better, in my opinion. And then the Washington football team versus the Bucks. The Bucks will face the Washington football team. Yeah, the Bucks are. I wish I could say, oh yeah, the Washington football team's totally gonna be the Bucks. No, because the refs love Tom Brady, and also because Tom Brady's just a better QB than whoever the heck they have at their starting QB. Yeah, honestly, it's gonna be the Bucks in my opinion, because the Bucks are just better. So yeah, gonna be the Bucks going into a divisional round. Bucks are gonna face the Packers. Packers are gonna win that game because the Bucks suck. Then it's gonna be New Orleans versus Seattle. Here's the thing. Russell Wilson can throw TDs all day long. He can throw clutch TDs whenever he wants to, and so yeah, definitely gonna be so Russell Wilson can probably do a lot better in that game, and also it's their Saints secondary just isn't that good. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with the Seahawks in this game, just because the Saints don't have as good of a secondary that the Saints have, that the Seahawks have. The Seahawks, they're starting to build a bit of a defense now. So yeah, now we're going into the Seahawks versus the Green Bay Packers in the NFC divisional round, and the NFC championship game. So this game is gonna be pretty daggone good, in my opinion. This is like the only game where I'm not even certain who's gonna win it, because the Saints are the Seahawks are the Seahawks, and the Green Bay Packers are the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers, they're a good team, but they're a good team. Not Russell Wilson. Aaron Rodgers is probably gonna get MVP. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking, I'm definitely thinking that team's probably going to win it. But then again, there's also the fact that Russell Wilson can throw touchdowns in the clutch. He's got a beast of a human named DK Metcalf to throw to, and Tyler Lockett. So yeah, guys like that who are just absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm definitely going to think that the Green Bay Packers are going to win this one just because, like, Aaron Rodgers has hardly any wide receiver weapons to throw to and still has over 40 touchdowns in the season. So that's pretty daggone amazing. So yeah, definitely going to be the Green Bay Packers going into this game. So yeah, Green Bay Packers versus the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Okay. This game, I want the Chiefs to win because I'm a Chiefs fan. Then again, Green Bay Packers, again, like I said, Rodgers wins MVP. Rodgers is the better player. We have to say that. But Mahomes has way more offensive weapons on the ball. Mahomes has a defense behind the ball. So does Aaron Rodgers, but they have a defense. Now then again, I can't say that I trust our defense that good. Our defense, it's great. We have a great defense. They have Jaire Alexander. It's going to be a hard one. But in my opinion, it's all about the offensive weapons, and this is where y'all drafting Jordan Love is going to bite you guys in the butt, Green Bay fans. So yeah, sorry about that. It's going to be Chiefs. So I know I'm sounding biased here that, oh, he chose Chiefs because he's a Chiefs fan. Nah. Let's be real here. I bet everybody at the beginning of the year had Chiefs in the playoff picture, had Chiefs in the Super Bowl because they're defending Super Bowl champs. Green Bay, though, really surprised me this season, judging by the fact that they did not have a wide receiver other than Adams. So yeah, it was a very good season this year. Very good season. I hope this is who I think is going to win it. For all I know, these are the two games that I hope go the other way. The Steelers-Browns game. I hope that goes the other way. And the Washington-Bucks game. That's probably not going to happen, but I hope that goes the other way. Just because I don't want the Bucks in the playoffs. But yeah, definitely, in my opinion, a good season thus far. So yeah, I'm really glad that this NFL season is over, and I'm really happy to see the Super Bowl, just COVID. Don't ruin another season. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.